now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Hi, are you somebody who seems to be caught up in the fanboy debate of video game consoles and certain video games? Are you someone who seems to have to run to the rescue and defend anything negative said about these video game consoles or certain video games? If you're someone that's trying to remedy these problems, then look no further. T Disaster MD is here, and I'm going to give you my grade A top recommendations to rid yourself of these irritations or remedy them. First off, I'm going to speak to directly the Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo fanboys. Now, what I'm going to recommend is going to be your very first go-to thing that you want to get. You want to invest in this stuff because it's really going to help your situations out. It's going to take away a lot of the stinging, and it's going to get rid of the irritation that you have when someone says something negative about your preference. Number one thing is gonna be, where'd it go? What? Oh, I have it right here. It's gonna be Desitin. Not only Desitin, it's gotta be the maximum strength edition. Whenever you apply this, it's gonna make everything numb, seem cool. It's gonna lessen the flair that you have when someone says something negative or has a different opinion about your preference. Now, moving on to the next group of people that I'm going to be talking to directly is going to be those people who seem to be caught in the middle. They're not really for a certain side, and they have a preference, but they can live life without defending these certain things. But they seem to be caught up in it. Sometimes they catch themselves in a bit of a fanboy moment. Now those, although not too drastic or harsh situations, they still need something to remedy that. And what I would recommend is, of course, Desitin, but this protects and treats... look at that. Can you read it? It's kind of hard to focus. It's multi-purpose, and it protects and treats minor skin irritations. So, although not as strong as the maximum strength Desitin, still something that's effective that can help you group of people out anytime you get caught up in that stuff. And lastly, I'm going to speak back to you hardcore fanboys of Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. For some reason, if my recommendations here, they do not help, and you find yourself still caught in that mindset to where you can't see, you can't figure out that there's other platforms that you can enjoy experiences on, and you're just focused on that one platform, and you seem to be so uptight and so defensive about that one thing, then the only other thing that I can recommend is, of course, Equate's very own petroleum jelly. And why do I recommend this? Well, I recommend this because every time that you're gonna get, if applied before this happens, it will at least let the entry of your pounding be a little bit less painful in the end.